But in chapter 32 of Exodus, it discussed the gold calf that was created, and that the Egyptians, I'm going off of memory here, they chose to worship the gold calf opposed to worshiping God. So they had removed, supplanted the Lord from his rightful place as the center of their hearts, and instead worship a gold calf. Let me read it. Verse chapter 32. So when the people saw that Moses delayed in coming down from the mountain, they gathered around Aaron and said to him, "Come make gods, lowercase g, for us who will go before us, because this Moses, the man who brought us up from the land of Egypt, we don't know what has happened to him." Now, what is profound in this area, verse 1, is that we were created to worship. We were created to worship, and that looks like worshiping the Lord. However, people took that, and instead of worshiping the true and living God, when they no longer had insight, direction from Moses who they can or should worship, they decided to turn to other gods, lowercase g gods. Aaron replied to them, "Take off the gold rings that are on the ears of your wives, your sons, and your daughters, and bring them to me." When a person is lost, not found, or not sincerely rooted in their relationship with Christ, it becomes rather easy to turn to something else and worship it, an inanimate object. But that is not what we were called to do. We will seek to fulfill our makeup, genetic makeup, our reasoning for even being created, which is to worship, by worshiping other items when we find ourselves displaced and not worshiping the Lord. Verse 2, Aaron replied to them, "Take off the gold rings that are on the ears of your wives, your sons, your daughters, and bring them to me." Verse 3, so all the people took off the gold rings that were on their ears and brought them to Aaron. And he took the gold from them, fashioned it within an engraving tool, and made it into an image of a calf. Then they said, "Israel, these are your gods, lowercase g, who brought you up from the land of Egypt." Now here they go, giving credit to lowercase g gods of quote unquote delivering them from out of Egypt. Mind you, this lowercase g god, this gold calf, is literally made out of rings, earrings, and nose rings. So no way that jury led them out of Egypt. It was only the true and living God. When Aaron saw this, he built an altar in front of it and made an announcement: "There will be a festival to the Lord tomorrow." Early the next morning, they arose, offered burnt offerings, and presented fellowship offerings. The people sat down to eat and drink and got up to party. Now look at God's reaction to them and their idolatry. Verse 7 reads, "The Lord spoke to Moses, go down at once, for your people you brought up from the land of Egypt have acted corruptly." So it is corrupt